James Carville, who has attacked the Democrats using crazy language and said that they need to get focused on issues, just blasted this acknowledgement. Watch.
Why are you bringing this up in an election? This is an election, and the DNC is not the place to discuss this. Understand this. The DNC does not exist to right wrongs. It doesn't exist to acknowledge the more unpleasant parts of history. It doesn't exist to make people feel good. It exists, get this through your head, to win elections. Now, do you think that is going to help us win elections by talking about land theft from the Dakotas? We're not. What is Ken Martin doing that? You don't have but one job, Ken. It's to win. You're supposed to try to win elections.
And, of course, all this comes down as you have a president who is embracing, first of all, has stolen a lot of issues from the Democrat Party, but it's embracing this common sense agenda, going, completely setting aside all of the ideological fights that Democrats and Republicans have fought over the last couple of years and focusing on things that work. And that's why if the economy doesn't work, Donald Trump is going to be a failure. But if the economy works and he has defied all of the sort of written rules of politics to push his vision for the economy forward, and it appears to be succeeding, if he succeeds, Democrats are not going to be able to run for any office. It's going to be kind of incredible.
James Carville is absolutely right. But also, I want to point out that the virtue signaling with the land, it's like these... Someone gets in their head and some type of virtue signaling to do within the Democratic Party, and all of a sudden it spreads like wildfire. And it is absolutely not based on substance, because if it was, being curious and asking questions would not be the action item that you actually attach to that. Having lived in Seattle for so long, there are many restaurants, businesses that say on the 1st of every month, they say we acknowledge whose land this is. They name the tribe, and then they say, and we donate our 10% of our profits as rent. That's something where you're putting your money where your mouth is. And that's something that should be, I would say, separate from in this election season, these Democrats not getting the forest for the trees. Because that's something, by the way, if they want to galvanize that, then go ahead. But if they actually think that's going to get them any closer to winning back seats, they're delusional.
Well, and, the misguided approach that they're taking here forgets the big picture, as you mentioned, seeing the, missing the forest for the trees. Yeah. But look, the land acknowledgement conversation doesn't affect real Americans. It doesn't affect them pumping their gas today. It doesn't affect them feeling more secure in their communities as the administration tries to crack down on crime. It doesn't affect the border that was at a historic level of unprecedented chaos, now at its safest it's ever been. And so I think Carville's frustration is well-deserved, because he's just upset that literally they're not talking about anything that Americans care about, relate to, or are impacted by.
Usually the Raging Cajun is right when it comes to political tactics. And if Democrats find themselves not listening to him, then they're probably in trouble.
Yeah, they are.
I think they're in trouble anyway.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.